Welcome to FBB Forum. If you like this content, please be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube page and my YouTube channel. I'm very pleased to welcome the amazing women's physique and figure pro athlete, Ana Dos Santos, to the podcast. Ana is from Mexico and currently lives in Texas, and she won double pro cards last year at the NPC USAs with her amazing physique, winning both Class B in figure and Class A at the overall in women's physique. Anna made her pro debut last year at the Texas State Pro, but this is going to be a redemption year for her because she's going to do 3 back-to-back shows in figure in September. But you'll have to stay tuned to find out where she'll be competing and in which division. So we'll keep it a mystery for now. Welcome. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for the support of the community of the IFBB as a figure and one physique. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I thought you looked terrific at the USAs last year. So I was curious in terms of you getting started in bodybuilding. Did you have an athletic or a sports background before you started in bodybuilding?
Well, before that, when I graduated from high school, I used to be a cross-country runner, long-distance runner.
Oh,
And I used
yeah.
to do weight training because of the coaches. And since that, I was like, what are you going to do? Because I was used to do sports. So I started like, I want to gain muscle. And I didn't like that my body type. I was like too skinny. And on that time, the 2013, that time, the woman physique, it was Dana Lynn Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
She was the main one who inspired me to, I want to bring that physique on her, like her back, her body. So I want
Yeah.
to look like her. So since that, I was like, let's start doing bodybuilding. But by the time when I see her body, it's like, damn, it's gonna take like 7-10 years to build that muscle. And then
Yeah.
that's when I see on that time they started doing bikini.
Uh-huh.
I was like, let's do bikini for the moment, and with the years, let's transition to figure and then do woman physique.
Oh, terrific. Yeah, Dana Lynn Bailey is probably the number one most mentioned probably role model on this
Yes,
podcast because everybody loves the way she looks. And yeah, she looked amazing at the when she was in the Olympia and won the first women's physique Olympia.
performance physique. Yes.
Yeah, that's terrific. That's great. Um, Now in terms of weight training and bodybuilding, was there anybody who convinced you to do your first contest, or were you kind of self-motivated? Sound like you're self-motivated there.
Oh, honestly, it was myself. I was like, let's do it. There was this in here, Laredo, Texas, where I live. There used to be a Mr. Laredo show.
Uh-huh.
It's from IFBB with the NPC worldwide, I think, from Mexico. So
Okay.
I started doing that show as a bikini, I novice and open and the first show, and I ended well on that show. And then from there, they were posting a posting seminar here on Roughness, where I work. The owner is Bernadette Galvan. She's a IV pro judge, and she's gonna be a pro. This is gonna be the first time doing judging Olympia too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So since that, I go to that posing seminar because I still like learning the posing. I was new and it was free.
Uh-huh.
And it was free, and they were like, "You should do the NPC." I was like, "What is NPC?" So I started changing what is NPC. I was like, "Oh, National Physique Community." Like, see, you want to become a pro, start with the NPC, and then go to nationals, and then you turn pro. So I start with that, and my first show was the NPC Iron House. I did well. I qualified on my first show, and honestly, I had good pictures, but my transition, I was doing everything too fast. I was a little nervous,
Okay.
and since that was I've been doing bodybuilding.
Oh, that's terrific. That's so cool. That's great that you pursued NPC and yeah, that's kind of the route to the Olympia too. So I'm
Yeah,
sure you might get to the Olympia eventually too, maybe.
hopefully yes.
That's awesome. That's terrific that you started bikini too. Um, I was curious if there's anybody competing now who you kind of see as a role model.
mm, Honestly, right now I see like a role model to me. On that time, still on the time is Gabi Cadena. She was the figure pro too, and of course, the another role model to me is Bernardo Galvan. She used to be a figure pro and go to Olympia.
Oh, nice. Very
Yeah,
cool. Yeah. I hope that you will make it to the Olympia this and maybe this year if you do good at those September
if
shows.
I can do it this year, good. And no, whatever happened to just honestly, I'm not even stressing now. I'm relaxed because there's one thing that I have in my mind since I've been doing this for 7 years and finally I'm in my pro car. And I'm here. Why am I gonna stressing now if I already have my pro card? Nobody's gonna take that pro card. So the
Yeah.
only job is compete this year, hopefully qualify, and whatever happens, let's do another booking season and try to gain more muscle, my weakness areas, and do another show next year. And
Okay.
that's what
Terrific.
I wanna do.
Yeah, don't rush it. I think that's good. Yeah. And good attitude, I think, definitely. Yeah. That's great. I was
Thank you.
curious when
Mhm.
for your first show in bikini, was it kind of tough for you to get up on stage in a bikini and was it
But
kind of nerve-wracking for you or were you nervous?
honestly, I've never been nervous on stage. I don't know. I just get that feeling, and whenever I'm stage, I feel like I'm another Anna.
Oh
So
yeah?
I love posing. I enjoy being on stage, and I don't feel nervous. I just love being on the present with many people to see me.
Okay.
So that's what I like of doing this.
Terrific. That's great. Yeah. And you're gonna get to do that the three shows that you're planning
Yes.
on doing. Which shows are you gonna do this September?
Uh, Florida Pro, September 6th. And then whatever happens from there, we're planning to do the Rising of Phoenix, September 13th, and then the other one is San Antonio Pro, September 20th.
Wow, that's great.
So
So those are
back to back.
really back to back. Yeah, 3 weeks in a row, huh?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, best wishes to you. That's
Thank
exciting
you.
though. And just to clarify, you're doing
Mhm.
figure, right? For and not women.
Yes, for the moment, yes, because I've been having some few coaches that have been telling me you should do woman physique, and I love woman physique, but I see the quality, the girls, and they have size. Like I can bring the symmetry, the condition, but maybe the other girl can win because they have the 13 size condition symmetry.
I
So
gotcha. Yeah.
I don't want to be small and be in that women's division and look smaller from the other girls. And they're like, you should do figure instead of women physique. Like, so
I
no.
gotcha. Yeah, you had mentioned to me earlier, maybe in a couple of years do women's physique, maybe?
Yes, hopefully 2027, 2028. Once I feel I'm ready and I want to bring that size, because usually on stage, hopefully we land at 127 this year. But hopefully in the next years later, I want to bring that physique from woman physique at least 135, but dry already.
Well, that's terrific. Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, how tall are you?
I'm 5'1". So
Are you
I
only
know for
5'1"?
sure
Really?
I bring 135 and I look big even I'm not big in person. It's just
Oh,
illusion.
I always have trouble figuring out how tall the women are until you see them in person, of course.
They're
But
like, sure, yeah.
no, I thought maybe you're taller than that. Oh, wow, that's
No, I
cool.
look tall. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you look tall, you look big. But once they see me in person, like, oh, you're not tall, you're not too big. I'm like, yeah, it's just an illusion. The way
Oh,
you pose in and make you look big.
that's true. No, it is. It's always kind of an illusion, especially seeing you on stage like that or
Yes.
in pictures. It's hard to tell too. So yeah. Yeah, that's true because you did class A, right? In
Yes, on woman physique
women's physique and class B in figure.
and figure.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 29. On this year, I'm gonna turn 30 on October.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So you're still pretty young
So
too.
I'm barely. Whenever I have some pros, like last year, I was even Jessica Reyes, like any bias because she's been doing it for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Or she's a physique ghost. She's the figure, may hopefully the Olympia. So whenever they ask me, what is your age? I'm like, I'm 29. Oh, you baby pro, you're still baby. You're burning your prime, girl. Like, this is the burning strength. Like, this is your prime. But she's like 46. I'm like, damn. You still look for 46, and then maybe hopefully that year I can my that age I can look like her.
Oh,
Thick.
yeah, she's amazing, isn't she? And she's really nice too. I met her a couple
Yeah,
times.
she's super nice. She's super helpful. Any advice, any question, posing, whatever, she willing to help.
Yeah, I like her a lot. Yeah, she's really cool. Yeah, it's amazing she's 46. Yeah, she doesn't look
Yeah, I
46.
know. Whenever they say, "Oh, you're 46," I'm like, "Damn, she looks so young for 46." With that
Um,
body, I want to look like that with that body.
I know she's incredible. Yeah. Um, the in terms of the double pro cards last year, was that a surprise for you that you won in both women's physique and figure?
Well, it was a surprise, but two on the 23 when I do my USA Nationals on the Dallas, Texas.
Uh-huh.
There was one girl who turned pro on the 23, and she planned to do woman physique and figure. And since that time, I asked her how much her weight, and I was like, oh, 120. So at that time, I was like 114. So I
Mm.
was like, oh, if she can win two pro cards, woman physique and figure, I can do it too. So since
Yeah.
that time, I was like, I'm gonna keep it. And then later, I was like, no, let's stick to one because I don't wanna do figure and then one physique and then take a risk. And then of course, start posing like usually Berna Galvan, the head chef from the pro. I always ask feedback or even posing because she's here locally on the gym. And
Okay.
she told me like you should do woman physique and figure on my show. And then from there, yeah, get feedback from the judges so you can do nationals.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
at that time, there was a deadline for the nationals. So I was like, let's pay them the early because then they're going to charge you a little more. And it
Okay.
costs a lot of money.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. But you said for USAs you had been practicing women's physique posing?
On yes, after I've been posing as a woman physique. Even at that time, I was a bikini. Uh, I used to do woman physique posing, and I never posed because I was like, nah, I don't have the size. But
Oh,
I
I
would
see.
look videos and start imitating like Sariel and Moraine, Daniel Bailey, and then start practicing my posing by myself.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's very cool. That's awesome. Yeah. It's so cool that you won the overall at women's
Yeah, that was
physique.
unexpected. I was saying, whenever I see the girl that big, and then the other girl was super shredded more than me because she has a lot of striations. I was like, damn, that girl has a lot of striations. I see the further lines in her leg. I was like, they're gonna choose that one. But
Uh-huh.
when they started putting me on the middle, I was like, okay, let's do this. The only thing I can bring is posing. So as long as I can do posing and fret as much as I can and make the illusion maybe a little big and I'm gonna win. So I was like, let's do
Yeah.
this.
That's so awesome. Yeah, you really look great. Your legs especially did look great in
Yeah,
that.
that was one of the compliments from Sandy when I get up from the stage and she was like, "Where do you get those legs?" Because of my legs. They were like, I've been doing this for 7 years. I used to be a bikini, and you
Uh-huh.
judged me on the 2018." I was like, "Damn! So you've been doing this for a long year?" Like, yes, I've been doing it for long years.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you said that Sandy gave you advice on what
Yes,
you
on my
should.
upper body. Yes, and your front is strong, but your back pose, your back, you need density. It's not about getting more
Yeah.
shredded. It's about density of muscle. And I know for a fact, like, because I'm petite, so I'm trying to get my body as big as much as I can. And my back is a small frame.
Yeah, I got you. I understand. Yeah, I see that too.
Genetics, the
Yeah.
genetics. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I bet genetics helps your legs though. Your legs are amazing, and that's great that you got that feedback from Sandy too.
Yeah, that was one. That was a nice compliment for her. Like, just don't touch your lower body. Don't grow more glutes because then you're gonna turn more wellness and figure. And then stick to figure at the moment, and then with the years transition to woman physique.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, very cool. One thing that I didn't include in my questions initially, but you talked
Yeah.
before we started recording about last year's Texas State Pro was technically your pro debut, but it didn't go well because you got sick.
No, I get sick. I got the flu on that 1 week before peak week. Like,
Oh no, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
but that's something that you're not able to plan ahead, not able to control.
Yeah.
And you get sick. I was like, I already make the contract, sign up. You know, whenever you make the contract, you have like a deadline and everything. So I was like, okay, let's do. I already paid the hotel, everything. So I was like, I'm not
Hmm.
gonna waste the money. And then it was the first time for many years that my family is coming to see me.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
for me, it was more to see my family on the bottom of the stage and look at me. For them, they were like, "You look better. You look beautiful." Yes, for them, but for the judges, they're like, "Why you like
Uh-huh.
that?" Like,
I I
so
got
they
you.
don't get it. But I know they don't get it because the judges, but they see something different than the regular people. They don't know.
I got you. I understand. That's great that your family was able to come though and see
Yeah,
you.
but I wish they couldn't come before that, like on the at least on the Republic of Texas, because that one I had that shape that I used to have on July.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
So they see that the body, but not the way they're supposed to see my body the way in July.
I got you. I understand. Yeah, but still, no, it's it good. And for pro debut, sometimes you just have to get that out of the way.
Yeah, honestly, I was way too excited. I was feeling like it was Disneyland. Way too excited. And honestly, I was thinking maybe I'm gonna get nervous because this is my first time doing a pro debut, and then the posing is a little more longer. I'm being used to do 10 seconds posing routine fast. So
Yeah.
this time I'm like, oh, I need to do more than 30 seconds. Oh, what am I gonna do? So
Uh-huh.
no, and I didn't get nervous. I was way too excited and happy to be on stage and just to see my family, friends, and local people that support me. So for me, that was a win to see the support of my family and my friends.
Oh, I understand that. I think that's terrific that they came and supported you. That's very cool. Um, we talked a little bit about this, but in terms of have
Mhm.
you at your shows, do you usually seek feed your judges feedback and ask them what you need to improve upon?
Uh, Most of the time, no. Like, for example, when I did my national on the 23,
Hmm.
uh, I know for a fact I was missing. When I look at the other girls, the one who wins first, and then me, I was four. I was comparing myself. I'm like, okay, I need more back, more shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Let's maintain the lower body, but grow more back and shoulders. So I was like doing more upper body, and I was doing once a week lower body.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, they already got the legs going there. So
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's cool. I think it's good to check with the judges just because they can give some good advice on.
Yeah, and I always have for the judges whenever I see like for nationals, I have the judges standing in like upper body always. And then
Yeah.
here was I don't bring that physique. So I was like, I don't know. Just so this time I'm gonna get that feedback. Uh Usually there's a show in August 30, the RGB. And on that show she's gonna be judging Sandy. So
Oh,
I'm gonna ask feedback because on that time I'm gonna be in my peak weight.
yeah.
So
Okay.
hopefully, because she's there, the rich apartments, all the judges, I might as well take advantage so they're in person to see in person what I can do to the show for the Florida show.
Yeah, that's true. That couldn't hurt. And they might yeah, that's true. I think that's a good idea to ask them in person. So
Yes.
yeah. I was curious,
Mhm.
for the ladies that are listening in to the podcast here, is there any
Yeah.
advice you could provide to for ladies who are seeking to earn their pro card? I know there's a lot of hard work and dedication involved, but any other kind of secret sauce?
Honestly, I think the less, the more results.
Yeah.
I've been learning that you're not supposed to do overtraining too much. I do
Okay.
I do rest 2 days a week, no weight training. Of course, I gotta do the cardio.
Okay.
And honestly, another tip I've been doing switching up. I used to do a lot of car stairmaster,
Okay.
and on this spread, I've been doing only spinning bike.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's the only way to build muscle because you put a little resistance. You're still burning fat, and I could tell when I did my prep for my 2024 for nationals.
Okay.
That's what I treat. The spinning back, and I see more lines on my legs, more
Okay.
striations. So that's another different thing.
I don't like Stairmaster anyway. I would say don't Stairmaster.
It's I do the Stairmaster, but like on the last weeks of prep, like on the two, honestly, no, even like a week, 5 days of Stairmaster on the last week, just
Really?
to remove the water, retention of water. That's it. But on my most of my prep, I'm doing only spinning bike. Spinning
Oh,
bike, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, standing up.
okay. That's good advice. Yeah, thank you.
And another thing I've been doing this year with my coach is peptides too.
Peptides?
And it's been helping me a lot too.
I've heard that that's really helpful. Yeah, that's great. Does it give you more energy and stuff or?
Oh, whoa. I used to have a lot of pains on my hands, on my feet because I have flat feet. So I don't feel my joints. I don't
Oh, I see.
need this. And
Uh-huh.
whenever I used to do dumbbell heavy bench press, I used to feel my hands a lot. So
Okay.
I've been doing this for 2 months. I don't feel any pain, and I'm able to relax my body.
Oh, nice.
I do the tissue cupping. I do stretch a lot, and it helps a lot too. Stretching before workout,
Okay.
warm up stretch too.
Terrific. That's great. Good advice too. Thank you. Um, let me see. I was curious, are you working with a prep coach now?
Yes, my coach is Miguel Rojas. He's the owner of Pura Nutrition Supplements. He's the one who sponsors me with the supplements too, and he's my coach too. Since
Terrific.
23, it's been 2 years with him already.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, like I transitioned for figure on after the July 23. That's when I transitioned to figure because I was like, let's try figure and bikini, and then from
Yeah.
there like, no, you're in a bikini, just do figure. So we transition, we did everything, workouts, everything, and then we do the nationals. And I was like, okay, we're top four. Let's do next year national show.
Okay.
So honestly, I didn't take like a booking season, like at least 2 months,
Okay.
and then I get prepping. So with I've been with him, and then this year I'm gonna be with the same coach. I just gotta trust the process. He's been
Yeah.
learning by body, and since I've been having last time when I on the 22, I have another coach. I had a bad experience with that coach, and
Oh, okay.
I was doing cardio diets for 5 6 weeks, two
Oh,
hours master, and then we learned. I never know that you're never supposed to remove your sodium from your body.
remove what?
Your sodium, your salt.
Oh, sodium. Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah.
and that's one of the things on the 22, like one of the check-in day. I get dizzy. I even faint in front of the check-ins.
Really?
Yeah, because they
Wow.
give me that coach gave me a lot of diuretics, and my body has no sodium,
Oh,
so
no.
I was not retaining water. I was removing the water, and since that happened, I faint in front of the people. I was
Oh,
cramping. All they were thinking of having a cardiac arrest.
yeah.
Luckily, it
That's
was not
scary.
even cardiac arrest. It was a muscle cramp because of the lack of not having sodium.
Oh,
So since
wow.
that time when it happened, that coach is from here too, and my coach Miguel, and he's the one who like, oh, what happened? This is, and like, okay, do this. Take a rice can, do 1 gram of salt, and you're gonna feel better. Since that, I switched it up with that coach because the other coach are like, that's normal to faint and feel like that. I was like, no, that's not
That's the,
normal. And a
that's,
lot of people they were scared because they were thinking of having a cardiac arrest.
yeah, that's dangerous too. You got to be really careful with that kind
With
of
the
thing.
diuretics and the sodium and time. Since that time, I switched it up with that coach, and he was like, "Just give me 2 years, and I'm gonna turn you pro. Just trust the process." And yeah, after 2 years, we earned that pro card too.
That's terrific. That's great. Sounds like you made a good move there to work with him. Yeah.
Yeah, since he's a local coach here, he's not well known, but
Uh-huh.
he knows a lot of stuff. He already turned another pros on July. my friend April Corona, she turned pro as a wellness.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
that's another pro, and then he has another Memphis Pro, bikini. And I'm the first from here from Laredo. I'm the first woman physique from Laredo. There's no
Oh,
woman
yeah.
physique pro. There's a lot of figure pros, bikinis, wellness, men physiques.
Interesting. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. And it's great. I think there's an advantage to having an in-person coach too.
Yeah, honestly, yes. That's what I like a lot about him here. He's very well communication. I'm very comfortable to talk about anything, whatever I feel emotional, you're stressing out, about my family. So he's like a coach, but at the same time, he's like my therapist too.
Yeah. I
And
understand.
he's the one who like you're gonna do this, and then every time when he sees me in person and he's able to see me in person, so I feel better in person, so can check and let's do street shit up, more cars, less cardio. So that's what I like about him.
That's terrific.
And
That's
he
really
gives me the
cool.
attention. He gives me the attention because
Hmm.
there's a lot of coaches, they're good, but once they have a lot of athletes,
Yeah.
you feel left out.
Yeah, that's
Choose them
true.
the one they choose the ones, of course, they have more potential, and the other one I give you the attention but later. So
Yeah. That sounds like he's a really good coach. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some of the coaches get too popular and too stretched thin, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I was curious, are you working with opposing coach too?
no, I don't have posing coach. I only tried one time with Sinion as a posing, and but she gave me feedback and I was doing well. Like I never have issues with the posing anything, and I've been practicing my posing, like the one physique. Honestly, the routine is supposed to do more than 30 seconds. I just did it for fun. And even plan, I never had like a dance routine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
okay, let's do back to bicep, this, the posing, and that's it, the mandatory posing. But I never had like a dancing. Like, I'm trying, that's why I'm like, with the time I'm transitioning to woman physique, I had the time to practice, to know my body, and just to imitate all the other girls from woman physique too.
Okay, I gotcha. I understand. Yeah, and you'll have time to work on a routine for later too. So that, yeah, that's
Yes,
cool.
because that's another level. Like, whenever they ask me, can you bring a dance routine for one physique? I'm like, I don't have that dance routine. I can give you the front double bicep, side tricep, chest, but that's it.
I understand. Yeah, I'm not very good with dance, so that'd be tough to do, I think.
So
So
that's another thing. Like, I gotta learn the dancing.
yeah, I gotcha. Um, I was curious, what would you say is the most challenging aspect of prep for you?
I think the most challenging is doing the cardio.
Cardio, yeah, that's the worst.
Whenever they ask me about either I feel like have like cravings and this, no, I don't have the cravings. I mean, was I've been doing it for 7 years, and then the weight training is easy. The only thing that I had the most was of course cardio because you're not feel you have a few cars and then do cardio and you feel drained.
Cardio is tough. Yeah,
So cardio stuff, but this time I do enjoy more the cardio because I'm doing the spinning leg.
oh yeah, that's true. That
So
makes life better for
I
you.
don't feel I only hate this the stairmaster on the last few weeks of my prepping. That's when you gotta do 1 hour and 30 minutes fasting. We start I'm like, oh, this is the devil. No,
I
you
got
have to do whatever you have to do.
I totally understand that. Yeah, Stairmaster is tough. I don't like Stairmaster myself.
No, me too. I don't like stairmaster. It's a love and hate relationship.
Yeah, I understand. I was curious, what advice can you give to ladies who are looking for a good coach?
I think always there's always a question. You wanna compete just to challenge yourself, or you wanna compete to be a pro?
Yeah.
Because a lot of girls like when they were, I want to look like you. I want to do a show. And first, always have a nice goals. He knows what's like never remove the sodium. It's essential. Take vitamins.
Hmm.
Uh, there's still the old school, take away all the carbs so you get more shredded.
Uh-huh.
No, like honestly, I've been learning that carbs is essential to the body. There's
Yeah, that's
ways
true.
to remove your body fat, but with low doses of carbs and doing lots
Yeah.
of cardio. And you don't need to do 3 hours of cardio too,
Mm-mm.
or do more than what you're supposed to. And so, and the less stress, the more you get more shredded and you feel
Hmm.
happy too. And
Yeah.
if the body's stressing out, you're gonna retain a lot of water. You're not dropping body fat, and your body not responding well. So, and always have that a nice relationship with your coach. That the way you're able to communicate with the coach, not
Yeah.
only for coaching, but coach, I don't feel well. What is happening? Any questions? Because if the coach they don't ask you how are you feeling, that's no good coach too.
Yeah. I like what you said about Miguel. It's kind of like a therapist, for you.
Yeah, to me, I'm like a therapist. They always ask me how you feeling. Are you tired? Are you good? Are you starving? You feeling hungry? Then no, I'm fine. And even if I don't ask him, he knows me well. Like you stressing out, relax. Like okay, coach, I'm gonna relax. So that's what matters the most too. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're gonna do but you wanna planning to do a bodybuilding show, and you gotta be responsible for your actions and keep in mind that if you wanna do the big stuff, like for example, you wanna take anabolics, everything with that.
Yeah.
So always ask your coach the side effects.
Oh, yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
in mind once you do it, as a woman, and woman naturally never has a lot of muscle.
Uh-huh.
It's no, it's not possible. One, you gotta learn the side effects. If you're doing this, these are the side effects. Are you willing to take the risk,
Yeah.
sacrifice because they're not turning back?
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't want to damage your health, and you're not planning to become a pro, too.
Yeah, I
What are you
understand.
gonna do? Take your stuff and then damage your body? You're only doing that show just because you wanna challenge yourself. You wanna bring the best physique for yourself, but not competing. And once you turn pro and you wanna be on that big league, honestly, as a woman, you need to take stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I think but that's a good point though, to ask about the side effects and be aware of
And
what
I always tell my clients any questions about, I want to look like you, like you don't want to look like me, like these are the side effects. I'm gonna tell you like, oh wow, this is a yes, these are the side effects. Like I always show because like my voice is a little deep than just the before. Like I see videos from before and it sounds
Uh-huh.
super girly.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So they're like, wow, this is your voice like before that. Yes, before I take this stuff. Oh my god, like I don't want to have to happen to me. That's why I'm telling you the side effect.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point though. And good to be kind of, tell
Realistic. You gotta be tough, realistic with the things, because I know it's beautiful sport, but sometimes you gotta let them know the people what they're gonna get into.
yeah, that's true. I mean, honestly, bodybuilding is not always the healthiest sport either, in terms
No,
of
and I believe any sport. I think any sport is not healthy because of
yeah,
course you're doing this, doing too much, and there's always gonna be some side effects on any sports, on race, or you overtraining, whatever.
yeah.
But sometimes that's what you're supposed to do, just to keep that goal and accomplish the goal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, I encourage you. I think you look great. So you're on the right path, I think.
Well, we're on the right path.
Um, I was curious, do you have a full-time job outside of bodybuilding, or you mentioned coaching, or are
Oh,
you a
well,
coach?
my full time job is a personal trainer.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome. And
Yeah, I've been doing this for already for 7 years already as a personal trainer. So,
nice. Cool.
so I do a personal training. I do a little posing too. There's some clients that go too, and that's my full time job. Weight
And you,
training and well, weight training, and then honestly, I don't prep people as a bodybuilding. That's another level. That's why I have a coach because I know even
yeah,
know how to prep myself. I
Okay.
know to do nutrition diets as a healthy, well balanced diet as a health and wellness.
Okay. Yeah.
And my job is prioritized to modify the workouts too,
Okay.
because that's what I do with my clients. People that have they have any issues with not able to squat or whatever, I just modify and able to provide to live a better healthy life, to do
That's
the
great.
basic stuff.
Do you work mostly with lifestyle clients?
Yes, I do have clients that are not able to not even squat, not even because they think, oh, I have my back, my hips, and you know the doctor gonna tell you you're never coming back from this, you're not able to work out, and of course you're gonna feel depressed. And since I'm doing this with my few clients that I've been having, I do believe stretching and warm up it helps a lot to
Oh
improve
yeah.
your mobility.
Hmm.
That's one of the things that a lot of people sometimes they don't do. They just go straight to workout. It's
Okay.
for
Yeah.
the body, because you gotta prepare the body first, warm it up, and then you can work on. And since I've been doing that with my most of my clients, they able to squat, they able to lift heavy more than that what they supposed to, and they feel like, damn, I I feel like you restore my mentally, my emotional, because I was depressed, not even to do a simple squat with my own body weight.
Nice. That's terrific. Yeah. That's great. I think that's, yeah, you're really helping people. I think that's terrific.
So to me, that helps me a lot when I see people like, oh, finally you can do squat, but without modifying. So it's like a compress to anyone.
Yeah, I got you. I understand. I was curious, since you're on the border in Laredo, do you work on both sides of the border or do you work in just in Texas?
I just work here in Texas. Most of the time, I don't go too much to Laredo.
Hmm.
And that's where I grew up, and I just go a few times whenever I go to see my family. Most of my family is here, and then I
Okay.
have family over there. And I don't go out longest is I have friends from Mexico too, and there's a few friends from athletes. They go through to the NPC to compete, and they want to be pro like anyone too.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I'm just curious. Um, I know it's a little kind of complicated with the border situation with Trump and everything too. I don't know.
Honestly, oh, of course, there's a lot of things around when it's gonna happen with the ice and everything, but it's been doing well, honestly. Like,
Okay, good.
not, yeah.
Okay, very good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Now you mentioned you have a boyfriend. Now is he also a bodybuilder or is he interested in bodybuilding as well?
He's a bodybuilder because when I started dating him, I was like, you should do bodybuilding. So
Uh-huh.
let's just start with Ben Physique. And that time, like, oh, I like it. He used to eat healthy and work out, would do weight training. But that time he was not into bodybuilding, and like,
Uh-huh.
you eating clean, you're working out. Why not do bodybuilding? And he's been doing bodybuilding too. He's do bodybuilding and then taking off a season or taking a year off, and then
Okay.
he eats and then again.
That's great. Does he compete
And
also?
yes, he's gonna compete on 5 more weeks on the August 7 RGB.
Oh
He's
yeah?
gonna do
Oh,
Memphis
perfect.
in classic physique. He wants to become a pro, but with time, because he don't want to rush in. He don't want to take a lot of stuff. He's still young.
Yeah.
Me too. Like I've been doing this since 21. I barely turned pro as a 28. So I
Yeah.
think whenever I start doing bodybuilding, you gotta learn your bases, the way to control the form, how to eat, cardio, supplements, and because a lot of people they want to take a lot of stuff, the anabolic just straight away without learning the fundamentals of the basis of learning, training, everything.
I
And
got
that's
you.
how I started. Like for 6 years, I was natty. And then once I transitioned to figure out like, okay, I wanna bring some size. It's gonna take me more years, so sometimes you gotta speed it off for a little more.
Yeah, I got you. I understand. But you've been able to help guide him though, it sounds like in terms of bodybuilding.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
got him. He's good at posing. He's the one who do the posing, everything. And he has the same coach as me. Miguel too.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah,
that's great. That's good you have the same coach.
yeah, he's the same coach, and he wants to turn a pro, and but he's willing to take the time as long as he can.
That's
He's not
great.
like on the rush.
Sure, I got you. I understand. That's great though that he's doing it too. I was curious, and you mentioned Laredo a little bit in terms of bodybuilding community. Is there kind of like a growing bodybuilding community there in Laredo?
Well, there's Laredo, Texas. There's many pros. There's like I think 5-figure pros. I think it's Gabriela Cadena,
Wow.
Marta Mensari, Julia Renee, figure pro. Who more? Me, and then Vanessa. There's 5-figure pros.
Wow, that's pretty good actually.
And
Yeah.
then we have 3 bikini pros. And
Okay.
we got the youngest pro from 19 bikini pro.
Wow.
He turned pro last year in 2024. And then we have a Memphis. We missing the Memphis Classic and bodybuilding, and I'm the only one. And we have wellness pro. We have 2 wellness pro too.
Oh, that's
So we have
great.
like I think like 10 pros in Laredo.
That's good.
And
That's
we
good.
start
Yeah.
like the same. We start the same like with Mr. Laredo, and then NPC shows, and then pros. And this year there's always Mr. Laredo, but this year there's no many competing.
Oh,
Like I
really?
don't know what is happening, but there's no a lot of generation from here from Laredo they want to do bodybuilding, so they cancel the show
Oh,
because most
really?
of the
Wow.
most of the athletes they already turned pro, so we're not able to compete on those shows. So
Oh, I see.
that's why
Oh.
they cancel the show, because we used to be the ones who bring that show, and most of them they already turned pro.
Oh, I see.
So
And
hopefully, with the new generation, hopefully they're getting into bodybuilding, because there's a lot of bodybuilding here in Laredo, Texas. It's a small town. There's not a lot of things to do,
yeah.
so that's why they do bodybuilding, weight training, and that's the most thing you can do here.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I hope that the next generation will kind of take that mantle.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. That's too bad they had to cancel the show though. That's a shame.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because they cancel the show because they're not athletes, and I don't mind competing on that show. The thing I'm not able to compete on that show anymore, because I know as a pro, once you turn pro and you sign a VVP pro, they can take away you're competing in other associations too.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah,
So
you're
I don't
right.
want to take a risk on that, because it already took me 7 years to earn it, and then take away. No,
No, I understand. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
no.
Um, no, yeah, that's too bad though, but hopefully it'll come back again. That
Hopefully, yeah. That's why we usually bring putting seminars here in Laredo. So hopefully, any new generation from here, they able to get into the posing, get to know what is an NPC.
Yeah, that's cool. How about, are there any, you mentioned like a posing seminar or like a bodybuilding seminar. Is there such seminars going on
Mhm.
in Laredo very often, or in terms of like the free seminars to kind of show people bodybuilding or
Oh, there's gonna be
learning?
a posing seminar on this Sunday, August 3, and McAllen, Texas.
Oh yeah. Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, on the venue of the show from the show is called RGB.
Okay.
But the venue is gonna be there, and they're gonna have a posing seminar free for anyone who's willing to go and join. It's gonna be many pros and even the guys pro too. So hopefully they show off a lot of people too.
Yeah, that's where you get the next generation maybe show up there. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned a little bit
Mhm.
about your family, and you said at first your family wasn't big supporters of you doing
Yeah.
bodybuilding, but now maybe they've become more supportive. But did you have to kind of win them over with bodybuilding?
Yes, I had to win it over with earning my procast. Like like I think it's just an old school. I don't know, old school mind. And before that, whenever like I'm mom, I wanna compete, I wanna turn a pro, and I wanna go to Olympia. Like that's a dream. You're never able to complete that dream. And like she was like, no, you're never gonna win that show. Like it's just an illusion. It's a dream. So I was like,
Huh.
oh, okay. So since that, I was like, oh, you feel like it of course it's my body, my mind, and my emotional. I was like, damn, I wish I could have that support. The only
Yeah.
thing I
Okay.
ask as is to have the support of the family. But since my mom told me like, no, it's a dream, it's never impossible. Like, okay, I'm gonna make it this possible. Just because you're saying it's impossible, I'm gonna do it possible. So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
for many years, whenever I'm like, okay, I'm gonna prep, I'm gonna compete, you should stop doing that every single year. So that's why try to stay away from my family, and
Hmm.
it feels bad, but sometimes you're in an environment where it's very toxic, very negative. Even in your family, sometimes you gotta stay away and just keep your mind and your peace, protect
Yeah.
your peace, your environment. So since
Mhm.
that, I was like, okay, let's focus on this, and that was my driving. My mom, whenever like you're never gonna accomplish. So every time I was like, okay, I'm gonna accomplish. So for me, that was like a fire. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna accomplish this. And since
I
that, when
gotcha.
I my pro card, she was like, she didn't say anything. She was like, oh, congratulations, yeah. Yeah. So since that, I'm like, okay, on this, and finally, well, when you're gonna compete? Oh, September 20. Okay, so finally I earned their respect because I accomplished that goal.
That's terrific. That's great though. So they support
So
you
I
now.
feel good to accomplish that goal. Yeah, they support me after 7 years. Finally, I earned their
That's
respect.
oh, I'm glad that they support you now. That's terrific. Yeah, I think that makes a big difference when you have family support.
Oh yeah, it makes a difference because these years I've been competing in NPC, and the last time I did my last NPC amateur, or like you see the crowd, and you see the family crowding, cheering, and of course I have friends, I have my coach and my boyfriend, anyone, but it's not the same when you have your family and they're like see you in person, and that's what I need the most, just the
Yeah.
support, the cheer. So when I earned my pro card, my mom told me like, I wish I could have wished you to see you in person on July when you earn your pro card.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
So
sweet.
she
Yeah.
like kind of regrets that she's not able to see the day that I bring that physique for the
Yeah.
pro and everything on the Republic of Texas.
I got you. I understand. Oh, yeah. But still, that's great that she supports you now. And um,
Yeah,
do you think it's like a cultural thing too? Maybe like you said, old school family and
yeah.
just
I think it's a culture. Yeah, I think it's a culture too, because my mom is like I try to present the most I can. Like I was doing personal training for a long time ago, and then she like you should switch to another job. So I was like, okay, let me switch to that job because she was saying to me do this job,
hmm.
and instead of doing better, I was not able to do better financially. I was
Oh, yeah.
stressing out. I was not
Hmm.
able to have money to go buy groceries, the essential stuff. So I was like, why are you gonna do
Hmm.
this? I'm just trying to please my mom to accept me.
Yeah.
And I was feeling depressed and was like, no, work more, work from 7 in the morning to 10 p.m. And I was like, then when I'm gonna have time to work out? Like that's my therapy. Go work out. But like,
Hmm.
no, stop doing that. Like work more so you can get more money. I was like, why am I gonna do more work for the less pay?
Hmm. That's
and,
not good.
and once I listen to Saskia, I'm gonna get out from here. I'm gonna go back to the job that I used to do.
Okay.
That day I go back to the job. I've been doing better. I'm not even stressing out financially. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is my destiny. Doing
Yeah.
training, doing the things that I love.
I gotcha. Yeah. I think that's great. I think especially if you're passionate about it and it helps you grow in the sport too, I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's great. And yeah, and you can't always chase what you're what your mom wants. You know, you gotta
Yeah,
look
like
out for
you can try
yourself.
it as much you can. I tried the most I can to preserve,
Yeah,
but I was not happy. I was feeling, I had anxiety, depressed, and I couldn't tell, like, I was stressing out, always thinking about money, money, money.
yeah,
Since I left that job and I go back to this job that I've been doing for many years, I've been doing better. I'm more financially stable. I'm not even stressing out about the money. I have more free time. I'm my own boss. So I have my clients, I have my time, I have my time for workout. And I can
yeah.
my clients at this time, I had this available. But see, so that's what I like, be my own boss too.
I like that too. Yeah, I think that's great. I can tell you're happy too. You know, you seem like a really positive person in general, so which is great. Yeah.
Thank you.
I just have a few more questions for you. Are you
Yes.
still okay time-wise?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I have time. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Um, Now, I was curious, what do you think is the most kind of misunderstood aspect of bodybuilding? Because I think there's a lot of myths and kind of misinformation that's out there about bodybuilding, but what would you
Mhm.
say is kind of the most, maybe the primary myth that you encounter?
I think the myth it's gonna be. It's always gonna be the topic. But they think whenever you do anabolics
Yeah.
in less than 6 months, you're gonna look already like a pro. They always think
Uh-huh.
like that. That's a misconception. And then here, like, even if you take a lot of stuff, you're not able to reach that level of physique pro,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
first you gotta build that muscle, and even if you take a lot of stuff, you don't see the results. And I have a lot of people, they have that misconception. They think, oh, you're speeding the process.
Hmm.
And I'm here like, if I speed the process, why it took me 7 years to turn pro?
Yeah,
And
that's
if you
true. Good
take a lot
point.
of stuff, and I've been seeing a lot of people, and after 10 years is when you reach your prime, because I've been seeing a lot of pro athletes, and they see the before and after, and then 10 years. After 10 years, they see that potential, and they still barely on the prime. So
Hmm.
that's a myth. They always have like, do this and you now look like this, and no, it's not that easy. And I
Yeah.
wish like anyone like, oh, you take stuff, and like, yes, I can take stuff, but I still gotta do my cardio. I gotta eat my meals. I gotta do
Hmm.
the weight training. I still drinking alcohol, no going out.
Yeah.
Stay woke, like, so it will be easy. Just take stuff and just chill all day and do nothing. And you still gotta put the work.
Yeah, that's true.
And
It's a lot of hard work.
that's the misconception of ignorant people,
I
because they
got
don't
you.
know. They don't know, so they always whenever a lot of people also they feel comments, they always that negative comment, oh, because you take stuff, and then I explain, oh, maybe you're ignorant, or maybe you don't know what is bodybuilding. So
Yeah.
that's when I talk, and I, okay, this is what I do. You want to look like me, do training, do this, and then let me know if you can look like me in 7 years, like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. Yeah, and I think you're right about that. And I think a lot of ladies encounter
Yeah, there's
that
always
myth.
that negative people. They always comment rude, but honestly, I don't care about the rude people. Like, it just, for me, it's just normal. I don't take it. I just try to listen the opinion of anyone and respect each opinion.
Okay.
Like, but if you wanna listen to my opinion, you better respect my opinions, and then I respect your opinion.
Yeah, I
There's
got
a
you.
way to be nice, but don't be rude too.
Yes, yeah, that's true. No, I think that's a good point, and I appreciate your perspective on that too. I was curious,
Hmm.
are you hoping to grow your social media presence, and do you ever have challenges keeping up with demands of social media?
Honestly, I like social media, but whenever I go work out, I have a few people that always like, you should do more videos of how you work out, or post reels of the workouts. But I'm that kind of person who likes to go work out and just listen to the music and focus on the workout.
Yeah.
I don't like to use my tripod, and because I feel like the more I'm sitting on my tripod and doing this, I feel like I'm getting cool and I'm losing my pound. So I just like to go work out. And
Yeah.
honestly, I know social media is very important to get sponsors, promotions, and everything. But honestly, the only way to grow more social media is just people to get to know me whenever I'm competing on the stage and get to know my name. And
Yeah.
honestly, even if I have 5,000, 1,000 followers, as long as I have people that support me in my local community,
Uh-huh.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
just try to keep my video. I try to post videos just to motivate me to myself to see that video, to bring memories from last year and compare myself. And I try to push as much as I can, but I'm not into the social media.
I was curious because you are kind of young too, and I think you're kind of like young people are kind of raised on social media too. And
Yeah, I know. And well, I'm here like I'm not even an influencer. I'm just a pro
yeah.
here and just have I'm not into the publicity, but I know you need to get sponsored. You need to do videos. You need to do this. So whenever I make videos of me or just because I have someone who's taking a video, that's when I do it. Because honestly, I don't like to waste my time on taking videos of myself working out.
I
And
gotcha.
it's not something new. The workout,
Uh-huh.
like I'm doing shoulder press or overhead press. There's nothing new. It's just I stay with the basic fundamentals of workout. I don't do another workouts that are kind of different or new invention. I stick with the same old school bodybuilding workouts.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I was curious, do you ever have to deal with like trolls on the on social media?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to deal with some nasty people sometimes, like the
Oh
troll?
yeah, yes. There's some nasty people. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, maybe you look like a man, and like, yeah, maybe I look like a man, but your man doesn't look like me. So whenever they talk about me, you like a man, and then I see their photo and like, whoa, that's a shame because you're a man. You don't even have his chest, six pack, or nice shoulder wider.
Uh-huh.
As a shame as a woman to have better back than you as a man. So that always
Uh-huh.
I always try to comment in a smart way,
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I think that's
and
cool.
they go and then they get offended. Like, well, you don't want to be offended. No, don't comment negative stuff.
Yeah,
And
I
there's a few. They always have the misconception like, oh, you're a woman, you have a lot of muscle. I know for a fact a lot of men they don't like muscle women, and I hear you don't know. Like I see, I had some DMs, and they're like, "You wanna be my muscle woman?" Like, do you see this? Like, even as a woman with muscle, I think there's more guys. They're more pervert than when I was like a lady.
Yeah.
So they have that misconception. They think, I look like a guy. Well, yes, I look like a guy, and I still have DMs for guys. They send me DMs.
Yeah,
So
I gotcha.
and they think I don't have that tension as a woman. Like, oh, you don't know what kind of thing they send me.
Unfortunately, yeah, there's the perverts, they're showing.
Yeah, there's a purpose, and I don't know, like it's gonna happen, and I know that happened to me because my Instagram is public, so I'm
Uh-huh.
willing to accept that responsibility because of course anyone's gonna send me in the end anything because it's public. I'm
Yeah.
a public figure.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. I don't like it when the guy's sending like D pics because it's just
Oh
kind of
yeah,
yeah.
there's a
No,
few.
you don't need to see that.
Like I don't want to see this. I want to see my muscle.
I don't know why the guys think that you want to see that either. It's like, what's it?
I don't.
No.
I don't. I don't. I, I don't need this. I think that's more affordable to me. Like, why I need photos of that thing? Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing like, oh, it's
Oh
gonna
man.
win. No.
Um, I was curious, how do you think we can get more people to show up at bodybuilding shows? Because a lot of the times I've been to shows here in the US and they're just really not a good turnout, and there's not many people yelling, they're not really active audience. They're just kind of quiet. How do you think we can get more people to show up?
I think a lot of it helps a lot when you do posing seminars. So you
Hmm.
do free giveaways. Like this year, I think on March, they did post a seminar in Austin, Texas,
Okay.
and also of course they bring Physique. So it was the first time Physique coming to Austin on and as a posing seminar and as a guest too. And so of
Uh-huh.
course, a lot of people there were coming because they're like, "Oh, I want to see Faye, Faye." And there was some few pro Olympias too. And I think that helps a lot because it helps the community, anyone. And I know that some people are gonna feel like left out because I know bodybuilding and I only do weight training. But
Hmm.
that's how you start, like going to the poster seminar. That's how I start
Yeah.
when I start doing bodybuilding, I was like, oh, posing seminar is free. Okay,
Hmm.
there's gonna be pro. Wow, I wanna meet those pro. So it helps a lot when some few pro athletes or few Olympians they go volunteer and they do this for free, and
Yeah.
more
Hmm.
people come. And
That's
that's
cool.
what I want to give to back to the community because I used to be that kind of NPC amateur, and
Hmm.
I was excited to see anyone who was a pro Olympia too. So it helps the posting seminar and explain what is the NPC, what is the pro card, and anything. And once you do that, the people they feel more motivated and like, okay, I want to do this as a bikini figure, whatever. So
Okay.
they have that good possibility. Uh, they have that possibility. How can I say? They have a good possibility communication, motivation. Because I've been seeing people and like I remind I love the way how you talk. You're super positive, and so that's what a lot of people they come back because they want to see
Yeah.
positive feedback.
Hmm. That's a good point. I think, yeah, and that is a good way to kind of get into bodybuilding and then kind of get into the whole kind of bodybuilding family, I guess, or community. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think whenever they do posting seminars, it helps a lot.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, like a meet and greet with with the pro athletes, maybe work out with the pro athletes, and
Yeah, that's true. That's a
that's
good
when the
idea.
people they get motivated and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna work out with the pro." So of course they feel accomplished, they feel good.
That's a good point. Yeah, I like that. Actually, that's a good way to get more people, I think. I like the meet and greet too. I wish more
And
of the bodybuilding shows had a meet and greet, actually. I know the
oh yeah, me
Olympians.
too. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So whenever there's a posing seminar, even if I travel to Dallas, Austin, and Houston, we travel in there this 4 or 5 hours just to go to that posing seminar. I
Hmm.
go, I do it for free, because I know a lot of people they don't have the money,
Yeah.
and I tried my best to help. Even in this posting, I sometimes there was a girl who were coming from the RGB or from this, and she was willing to pay me. And I was like, no, let me help you. I just come to me. You're doing as much as you can. You're traveling 2 3 hours just to come see me, and
Hmm.
it's just gonna be 1 hour posing. I'm gonna charge you. So I was like, no, I'm gonna help you for free because I started doing that like that, and at that time I didn't have the money. If not able to give back to the community is giving something that I know.
I like that. That's nice. That's great that you can get back like that. And kind of help the next generation, like we talked about too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah.
bring yeah. And I always give advice on how to spend less money on the bodybuilding shows, some tricks
Oh,
like whenever I used to do my show, I still do it. Like whenever I buy my protein, I don't buy the protein. I buy the protein, but I do it myself. Or one of my boyfriend, anyone helps me doing the tan, so I save
yeah.
money on that one. When I am not able to afford my buying, doing the makeup, I was doing my makeup by myself, and I'm still doing the makeup by
Yeah.
myself, my hair, because those things they cost money. And I try to use the same bikini, try my use it 1 3 more times because I sometimes a lot of people they focus on, oh, I'm gonna buy another new bikini for the next year or next year, and then here
Yeah.
Yes, the bikini is beautiful, but the thing that's gonna help you to win is your physique, not the bikini.
Yeah. And the bikinis are so expensive
And
too.
there's bikini, yeah, they're expensive. And whenever like, oh, what? How much they cost? Oh, 700. No más. So I'm like, oh, 700 bikini. Yeah, it's only 700, and it depends how much you want. It could be to 1,000. And I
That's
remember when I
amazing.
started my bodybuilding career, I just buy a simple bikini with no rings,
Uh-huh.
200 bahts, and I was like, okay, that's the thing I can able to afford, 200 bahts. I use the same bikini. I was doing my makeup, my hair. Even
Uh-huh.
I spent less money. I even did my nails with just a nail polish because I was like, why am I gonna spend 100 bahts on doing these nails when I can spend the 100 bahts on the gas, the hotel?
That's actually that I could see like a whole seminar on that, like how to make bodybuilding more affordable, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, oh, that's a bodybuilding. Yes, but it's gonna cost you this bikini, even makeup, hair, hotel, tickets, gas, and that's nothing compared to the supplements, the groceries, anything that you buy,
Yeah,
whatever. That's another thing more expensive too.
that's true. That gets expensive. Yeah. I know some ladies who've made their own bikini too. They've put the stones on themselves,
Oh
and
yeah,
that I
I know.
bet
Like no, on that bikinis, I don't do it by myself. No,
no.
I don't know how to choose the bikinis. I wish I can know how to do my bikinis. And well, this time I'm buying my bikini from Mexico because it costs less.
Oh
One
yeah, that's a good
and
idea.
yeah, so dollars to pesos is more over there. I was like,
Yeah.
this bikini, but it's gonna cost me 800 bucks. So, damn, like it's too expensive. I was like, and I have my bikini that I had from last year, but it doesn't fit me anymore. So I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
And then the other one that I buy, it doesn't look good with my skin color. So I was like, I prefer the other one still, but the other one doesn't fit me anymore.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, you
So I
definitely
was like,
need
oh,
to move
I
up.
had to buy the bikini. I was like, oh, I'm gonna spend on this bikini again. So I was trying to look for another bikini brands, and because I know there's another few top brands, and they're beautiful bikini, but like yeah, it's too expensive, 800 bucks. No, like, and
Yeah, that's way too
so I
much.
was like, oh, let's spend it. I go buy the bikini in Mexico, and it's cost me like 350 instead of 800.
Oh, much
So
better.
I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
that's great.
try this. Let's try this brand, and it's a good brand too. It has a lot of followers, but it
Okay.
doesn't have the top because they don't know what
Oh, your thing is
to.
cutting out a little bit. Oh, there, I got you. No, I understand. That's good that you found a cheaper option. Oh,
Okay,
sorry about the internet's giving out a little bit. Oh, I think I got you back.
no, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay, cool. Sorry. We have a
Oh, you know,
thunderstorm out here too. I was going to wrap up anyway.
okay.
But no, I really appreciate your time.
Mm.
And I was just curious if there's anything I missed that you'd like to address or anybody you'd like to shout out.
I just wanna bring one thing. I know a lot of people they always tell me size matters,
Uh-huh.
and whenever I start doing figure and even woman physique last year, they always bring you need more size, you need more size.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna prove you it's not about the size, it's about bringing you best condition, symmetry, and best posting, and
Yeah.
just bring that confidence, because I was willing to win last year over one physique, and I was the smallest girl, 122 pounds, the smallest girl from the other girls. That shows that it's not about size, it's about bringing the whole package.
I
So
like
whenever
that.
people that tell you don't have the size, you shouldn't do this woman physique because of the size, don't listen to people.
Okay,
You
I
listen
like
to yourself. Listen to yourself because you're the one who's gonna do that show. You're the one who's gonna bring that physique. And a lot of people they're gonna give you a lot of opinions, but always listen to yourself first.
that's good advice. I like that. Yeah, and that's a good point too. I think the total package is important and having the balance and structure and you definitely have that. You have a great look. So yeah.
Thank you. And I
Um
want to thank you to, I want to say thank you to my community, local communities. They're the one that always sponsor me, help
yeah.
me with anything. Like from last year I didn't pay anything because it was all local sponsor money. So they always help me, like every year, and but they trust me and they believe in me even before I turned pro. So that's mean a lot to me to have that local support too. My family too. Finally, my family, my and even my and the ones who are gonna say to is my boyfriend who's been support me, and he's the one who handles me every single year when I'm competing too. And of course, there's another either Bernadette Galvan and my coach Miguel Rojas. They believe in me, so I just wanna bring back. I bring the pro cards. I just wanna bring that qualification to the Olympia. It's another dream too. Go to the Olympia like any pro, and it doesn't matter if this takes this year, next year, 3 4 more years. I'm gonna accomplish that goal. If it took me 7 years to accomplish the other goal, I had the time to accomplish the other goal too.
Okay, yeah. I think you're gonna make it definitely to the Olympia. Yeah, I have and you have the confidence and the like I said, the positive attitude I think is really good. So yeah.
Yes, and it's about positive, and why I'm gonna stress out when I have years to compete. Like if,
Yeah,
for
that's good.
example, Jessica, yeah, she's 46. I'm barely turning 30 this year. So I think I have more than 10 years or 15 years to compete on the pro league. so
Uh-huh.
so that's why
Yeah.
I'm not even stressing out. I'm just trying to trust the process and take one day one by day one and do it again. And every single year I'm gonna try to accomplish that goal of mine.
Okay, terrific. I think that's great. Yeah. I was curious too, do you have any sponsors? Are you interested in picking up sponsors?
Oh, I do have some sponsors. I have a Laredo Roofing. There's another one. Pura Nutrition Supplements. They sponsor me with all the supplements, so that
Okay.
saves too much too. And then I had another Gutierrez law firm, and then another company that is Eli Jobs that too that's gonna sponsor that. I already had like few sponsors, like not even ask, like, so that I when I always say like I don't wanna ask, I want people to come to me. If they come
Okay.
to me is because they see something. So without asking, I already had those sponsors, and I feel so happy to have that support of the community without no asking.
That's terrific. I think that's wonderful for you. Yeah, that's really good. And it shows that they support you and are rooting for you, you know, to get to the Olympia too. So that's pretty exciting.
Yes, thank you.
Excuse me. Well, thank you.
No,
That's really it's nice meeting you and best wishes to you, especially with your September shows coming up.
yes, thank you for your time, and thank you for the support, for the figures and the woman physique, even for the women's bodybuilding. I know
Thank
there's
you.
not a lot of athletes competing on the shows, and every year I see less figures, less women physique, but hopefully there's more women, and there's more support to that community as a woman's with muscle too.
I think so.
So
Yeah,
that
I hope
thank you
so
for your
too. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. No, thank you so much. And I like working to tell y'all stories and I definitely admire all the women that compete in bodybuilding. So it's I know
oh
it's
yeah
tough work. I don't personally I don't
yeah
think I could do it. I think I'm too lazy. So
well well maybe you say you're too lazy, but at least you're doing something. You helping the community of the bodybuilding, the woman bodybuilding, and more because some women with a lot of muscle, they don't see attracted too much. So
Yeah.
that helps a lot that you take your time even for doing the interviews and try to promote as much as you can too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And
No,
I'll try to
thank you,
get
David.
this. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, David.
I'll try to get this posted later today, and I'll tag you, of course. So, and we can
Okay.
collaborate too. That'd be great. So,
Yes, for sure. Anything that you wanna, I'm free to open collaboration. Anyone to was willing to work with me or you, anyone, I'm willing to help. Anything. Yes.
thank you. Well, thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. And thanks again for your time. It's good speaking with you.
Thank you, David.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.